tên tôi là Cường, Cường Lưu Home Inspection. Bữa nay mình ở trên Milton West. Cái nhà này là có khoảng 1 năm. Thì bây giờ mình vô đây mình coi khám cái nhà, cái condition của cái nhà đó. Thì sao nó giống sau 1 năm. Cái người chủ cũng mời mình vô muốn tìm hiểu thêm nữa. Cái người chủ nói tiếng Anh thì bữa nay cái show này mình nói tiếng Anh. Họ bị hư mấy cái chỗ foundation á, thì bây giờ mình coi nó xét coi nó làm đúng không. Với mình coi mấy cái nhà mới nó giống làm sao.
Why is that almost?
Really?
Yeah, and
That's crazy.
And it was here.
Yeah.
So they got rid of that.
You see how they tape this up? Right? What they're trying to do is patch up all the holes and leaks that they created. What's happening is you're actually losing some of the air through the walls, and it's not getting into the rooms that you need it to get into. Because you'll find that sometimes in the winter, certain rooms will be colder than the others. That's a register.
Okay.
So that's a knob there you can adjust, right? There's a knob right there.
Yeah.
But upstairs on the rooms, you can feel it on the floor. As soon as you remove that, you put your hand down, you can feel it. You can call a company and they'll come in and they'll seal it. They spray an aerosol. It's a water-based aerosol. They'll pressurize it and then all the holes will fill up and dry up. So basically you're making your whole duct system very efficient. Okay. It extends the life of the blower, the fan, and it also it saves you money because now you're getting all the warm air where you want it to go, and in the summer all the cold air where you want it to go. It's usually $1,000 or something like that, but it's well worth it, especially for the new ones. Okay, so yeah, you're in the winter mode now, right? See how it says summer and summer? So now that it's on, you want to put it there because what you're doing is you're actually opening up this so the air can actually get through, and then it will be humidified. This is actually used for 2 things. One is for the floor because you got hardwood floor. It keeps it moist so you don't crack. All right, 2, it's comfort for your family because then it doesn't dry out your nose, makes you bleed, catch a cold. So in the summertime, put it back over here. Once in a while, just check to make sure that these pipes are cleared. What happens is a lot of dust comes through and it gets clogged, right? It builds up after a while, so then it just clogs it. And then once it clogs, it backs up the system, and you don't want all that dust and water to get in here. Because if it gets in here and it stays in there, like the electronics, the boards in there can get damaged. It's usually about $300 to replace, plus another $200 for the labor, so you're looking at a $500 problem when you can easily prevent it, right? Any problems with the electricals? No? There's a sump pump in here somewhere, right?
Yeah, it's
okay. Yeah, let's have a look at that. So there's a bleed valve right there as well. You see the little button on the side?
Yeah.
So what you do is you close it off, and then you open that little bleed valve, and it'll drip. So then from there it'll be empty, and then just close it up in the winter time, in the summer. All this copper wrapped around this. This is a drain pipe. Okay, so it's collecting wastewater from the kitchen, the bathroom, wherever. And the copper wrapped around there, it's a way to recover the heat, because sometimes you're going to use hot water coming down. So it's transferring the heat from the hot water back into those pipes, and then that pipe goes back into your heat. So it's just like a heat recovery system. See, when they put all this insulation in, you can't see all the cracks.
Yeah.
One other thing that you might want to look out for yourself is what's called a fire chase. When you have these vents penetrating one floor to the next, it should be sealed off completely so that air doesn't travel between one floor to the next. It becomes like it creates like a chimney. So if you have a fire down here or upstairs, it'll transfer the fire faster, quicker. You know, all those times.
And also the landscape.
Yeah, it has to settle, right? Outside, like really, let's say you plant trees in about 40 years, that tree matures, right? Is there a floor drain? This goes to the garage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The reason I ask is because sometimes when it's not in the basement, a floor drain is a good idea, but it's not necessarily because you can have the garage go right out. If you get a flood in here, right, you want water to go outside the house. But since this is going to the garage, so watch out for this. The next time you buy, like this is good for 5 years. It's rated for 5 years. So the next time you buy it, buy the metal one. It's metal braided. That's good for like lifetime, and you're not going to get any kind of leaks, or it's just a more reliable pipe than that one.
The gap between these.
Oh, that's it's actually intentional. What they're called weep holes, because the way your wall system works is that behind this wall there is a piece of vapor barrier, and then after that is sheeting wood. Okay, and then after that is the framing. So when they frame it up, they put wood on top of that, and they put a piece of vapor barrier, and they have the Tyvek, you know, so that it doesn't, so wind doesn't blow through it. Then they put the brick on. So when they put this brick on, this is actually porous. So that means if rain and wind can blow onto this, moisture can get through behind this wall. And so when that happens, that moisture barrier behind it won't let the water go any further, right? So the moisture is between the vapor barrier and the brick. So then that water has to go somewhere. So it has to drain down and it has to go through there. A lot of people, they don't know it, they plug it up.
See that sounds like they put a,
Right here?
yeah, that whole strip,
Yeah,
that end to the here.
I see.
Just above it.
Oh my God, look at that. I think she's pregnant. So I noticed downstairs it was 30 and this is 30, so it matches up. Sometimes they go over, and then what you're doing is you don't have the safety that you need. Okay. Okay. So here you have the intake of the heat recovery. On the other side is where they blow it out. And here's your fireplace. All right. It's your gas fireplace. So don't use salt, okay? In the wintertime? On the concrete, because the salt reacts with the concrete, and it corrodes it. So what you want to do is just use sand. You can buy them at the instead of salt. Salt you can use on the asphalt. Basically, I come in and I inspect to tell them what the condition of the home is before they buy it. And then for new homes like this too, when they do the PDIs, you have your 30 days, remember, and then you have your 1 year, right? So in between those two, I help them find out all the defects and then submit it to Cherry On.